What if the greatest third baseman of his generation was about to put on the most legendary uniform in MLB history? What if the Yankees, after years of collecting disappointments and questionable decisions, were finally ready to make the move fans have been waiting for? Nolan Arenado, a name that carries weight, history, excellence, a player who, for a decade, redefined what it means to dominate the hot corner. Gold gloves stacked high, clutch hits, a presence that commands respect. And now, after an offseason full of whispers and speculation, his name is back at the center of the conversation. Only this time, the Yankees are listening more closely than ever. When you think of the Yankees, you think of greatness. A franchise that doesn't just participate in history, it writes entire chapters. Ruth, Gehrig, DiMaggio, Mantle, Jeter. When the Yankees make a move, the world stops to watch. And the truth is, this current roster, as talented as it is, still needs something more. Something that connects, that completes, that transforms a good team into a real championship contender. And maybe, just maybe, Nolan Arenado is that missing piece. It wouldn't be the first time the Bronx surrendered to a star from another team. In 2004, the Yankees shocked the league by trading for Alex Rodriguez. In 2017, they did it again with Giancarlo Stanton. Now, in 2025, with third base in shambles and time moving faster than ever, the moment demands boldness. And that's why all eyes are turning towards St. Louis. The situation is clear. DJ LeMahieu still hasn't played this season. A foot injury took him out during spring training, and the Yankees don't know for sure when or if he'll return to form. In his place, Oswaldo Cabrera has been trying to hold things together, but 3 hits in 15 plate appearances won't cut it for a team with October ambitions. Third base has become a constant source of tension, a weak spot in a lineup that, on paper, is too strong to tolerate cracks like that. And then, the rumors came back. According to Kerry Miller of Bleacher Report, Nolan Arenado is one of the top 10 trade assets of the season. We're not talking about just any name. We're talking about a player who has racked up accolades and redefined expectations. 10 gold gloves, 8 All-Star appearances, 6 platinum gloves, 5 silver sluggers. And beyond the trophies, Arenado opened 2025 with a 1.109 OPS. He looks like he's found that power, that focus, that impact that made him one of the league's most feared players. And even if he doesn't keep up that pace all season, it's still a massive upgrade over the Yankees' current third base production. Just a few months ago, trading for Arenado seemed impossible. His no-trade clause stalled all negotiations. The Cardinals were hesitant to let go of their star, and Arenado, by all accounts, didn't want out. But time changes everything, and what once seemed frozen now feels like it's starting to thaw. The rebuild in St. Louis is no longer a plan. It's reality. Paul Goldschmidt is gone. Other veterans could follow. And even with a heavy contract, $21 million this year, $16 million in 2026, and $15 million in 2027, the Yankees know it might be an investment worth every penny. Behind the scenes of this potential deal, silent moves are being made. The Yankees expressed interest months ago. But now, with the season underway and their weaknesses more exposed than ever, the tone has shifted. There's a sense of urgency, a recognition that the window is closing. Judge is past 30. Cole is coming off an injury. Stanton is more veteran than star at this point. And time waits for no one. But to bring in Arenado, they'll have to give up serious assets. The Cardinals, rebuilding, want youth, and the Yankees have pieces that intrigue teams across the league. Oswald Peraza, who has shined in the minors and flashed potential in the bigs. Everson Pereira, a promising outfielder with solid upside. Spencer Jones, with his raw power and intimidating ceiling. The names are on the table, and so is a dilemma. Trading for Arenado means sacrificing part of the future, but it also means answering the present, responding to the urgency, believing that 2025 could be the year everything changes, that this roster can and must fight for more than just a playoff spot. It can fight for legacy. So here comes the inevitable question. Without Arenado, what's left? Keep improvising? Hope LeMahieu returns in time? Bet on another season where talent masks the holes? Nolan's presence would change everything. It elevates the defense, protects Judge in the batting order, brings a winner's mentality, and most importantly, it sends a message to the clubhouse, a message that the Yankees are still willing to do whatever it takes. Willing to be the Yankees we all remember. On the field, the impact is direct. Arenado is elite with the glove, still has pop in the bat, still commands respect. Behind the scenes, his arrival would mean more discipline, more experience, more hunger for October. And off the field, the fans erupt because they know what it means. Now it's all in Brian Cashman's hands. He's made mistakes before, been criticized, but he's also built winners. And now, he might be staring at one of the biggest decisions of his career. And you? If you were in his shoes, would you pull the trigger? What would your package for Arenado look like? Would you give up Spencer Jones? And if that's not enough, who else would you throw in? Drop your take in the comments. I want to hear your GM vision. Because a trade that's brewing could change not just the Yankees, but the future of the league. Subscribe now, smash that like button, and hit the bell. Here, we don't just bring you rumors. We bring you baseball's inner workings like you've never seen. With emotion, with analysis, and with deep respect for your love of the game. Arenado could be on his way to the Bronx. And when that happens, everything changes. I'll see you in the next episode. Because the season is just getting started. And the story is about to turn.